Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this week's conclusion of Cowgirl, Kate, and Coco, Horse in the House. So last week we read chapters 1 and 2. This week we will read chapters 3, 4, and 5. Chapter 3, The Biggest Stall. Coco walked into the living room. "Look," he cried, "horses do belong in houses." "Those are not real horses," said Cowgirl Kate. "Those are horse statues." Coco raised his head high. "Real horses are better than statues," he said. "Every house should have a real horse." "I don't think my parents will agree," said Cowgirl Kate. Coco flicked his tail. Magazines flew off the table. He swung his head. A lamp fell over. "That's it!" cried Cowgirl Kate. "You're going back to the barn right now." Coco stomped his hooves. "The barn is boring," he said. "I'm never going back to the barn." Coco looked around the living room. "This stall is nice and big," he said. "Maybe I'll live here." Suddenly, he spotted a basket of fruit. "Yum," he said, and he hurried to the dining room table. Chomp! He bit into an apple. "Yuck," he said. "This apple tastes funny." "It's made of wax," said Cowgirl Kate. Coco snorted. "You have fake horses and fake apples," he said. "But I am a real horse and I need real food." Cowgirl Kate sighed. "Real horses live in barns," she said. "Not this horse," said Coco. "Not anymore." Chapter 4, The Best Stall of All. "I will give you a snack," said Cowgirl Kate. "I would like a snack," said Coco. "But then," said Cowgirl Kate, "you must promise to go back to the barn." "Do I have to?" asked Coco. Cowgirl Kate nodded. "Promise?" "I promise," said Coco. "Okay, follow me," said Cowgirl Kate. Cowgirl Kate led Coco into the kitchen. She opened the refrigerator door. "Yee-haw!" cried Coco. "A giant bin, and it's filled with food." "It's called a refrigerator," said Cowgirl Kate. "Refrigerator," Coco repeated. He gazed at all the food and smacked his lips. "Do you want an apple or a carrot?" asked Cowgirl Kate. "Yes, please," said Coco. Cowgirl Kate smiled. She gave him an apple and a carrot. Then she gave him another apple and another carrot. "This is the best stall in the house," said Coco. "This is where I will live." Cowgirl Kate shook her head. "You must leave now," she said. "My parents will be home soon." "But I don't want to leave," said Coco. "But you promised," said Cowgirl Kate. "But I love the house," said Coco. "Well, I love the barn," said Cowgirl Kate. Coco snorted. "What's so great about the barn?" he asked. "Come on," said Cowgirl Kate. "I will show you." Coco took one last look around the kitchen. He nuzzled the refrigerator. He sighed. "Coco, hurry," said Cowgirl Kate. "My parents are coming." Chapter 5, The Barn. Cowgirl Kate led Coco to the barn. "It's just the barn," said Coco. "What is there to love?" Cowgirl Kate pointed. "I love how the sunlight comes in through the cracks in the wall," she said. Coco looked. "That is nice," he said. Cowgirl Kate inhaled deeply. "And I love the smell of saddle leather and fresh hay," she said. Coco sniffed. "That is a good smell," he said. "And I love the sound of all the horses snorting and snapping, nickering and neighing," said Cowgirl Kate. Coco perked up his ears. "Me too," he agreed. Cowgirl Kate stroked Coco's neck. "But what I love best about the barn," she said, "is you." Coco thought for a moment. Then he said, "It's true. The barn would not be the same without me." "Exactly," said Cowgirl Kate. "Okay, I will live in the barn," said Coco, "but I will visit the house too." Cowgirl Kate sighed. "Do you have to?" she asked. "Yes," said Coco. "The barn is my home, but there are two things in the house that I love." "What are they?" asked Cowgirl Kate. "You," said Coco. "And the refrigerator." Thank you guys for joining us this week, and we hope to see you again next week. Have a great weekend.